Hello everybody, it is I, the conservative coin collector. I tried to do today's video in a YouTube Shorts format, but I have so much information on what I want to share with you, I decided to say, you know what, I should just do it in a long form video. I know my shorts get tons more views, but hopefully the people that you watch my shorts also watch my long form content, so let me know if you like one or the other. Of course, you know where to go, down below. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about dollar bills that were... we had dollar bills that were minted that were above the denomination of 100. Now, you think $100 bill, the largest denomination we have. All the rappers talk about rolling in their Benjamins. But it turns out, old Benny on the $100 bill used to be relatively small compared to some of the ones we had. Now, we no longer have those dollar bill denominations because back in the 70s, Nixon cut them all. He decided to demonetize all dollar bills above 100 because of counterfeiting, and we had a huge counterfeiting problem back in the 70s. Now, what were the dollar bills we had back in the day? That's what today's video was going to be about. So, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and well, on to the video. First up, we have the $500 bill. Now, I misspoke earlier in my intro when I said Nixon cut them all in the 70s. He didn't. He cut them all in 1969. I don't know if you would consider that the 70s, but I just want to clarify, he cut them in 1969. And the Treasury minted several versions of the $500 bill, featuring a portrait of President William McKinley on the front. The last $500 bill went off the presses in 1945, and it was formally discontinued 24 years later, and again, 1969. Like all the bills featured here, the $500 bill remains legal tender. Most $500 notes in circulation are in the hands of collectors and dealers today. That being, if you come into possession of one, it could be a premium price. But today, I don't want to necessarily cover what the value of these bills would be today, but what these bills were back when they were first minted. So this is the $500 bill. And we're only getting bigger from here. Time to double our money. We have the $1,000 bill. It originally featured Alexander Hamilton on the front, when somebody presumably realized that it might be confusing to have the same former Secretary of the Treasury on multiple denominations. Hamilton's portrait was replaced with that of President Grover Cleveland. He was the 22nd and 24th president. Like the smaller cousin of the $500 bill, the $1,000 bill was also discontinued in 1969. The $5,000 bill. For these bills, you could buy a decent used car. It was initially issued to finance the Revolutionary War. It was only officially printed by the government when the Civil War began. The bill was graced with a portrait of James Madison. This is another one of them bills that was cut by Nixon due to fear of criminals using them for money laundering activities. $5,000 on one bill. And to think there is some denominations even higher than this. $10,000 bill. Salmon P. Chase may be the most accomplished politician in our nation's history, and he never served as president. Even though he was governor and senator of Ohio and served as the Secretary of Treasury under Abraham Lincoln, he became Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and he is known as the guy on the $10,000 bill. The largest denomination ever printed for public consumption, the $10,000 bill never got much use. This lack of understandable, given its value, outstripped its net worth. And the average, let's just say the average salary of the Americans at the time, it wasn't popular. $10,000 bill nowadays would probably be worth it, but it definitely wasn't back in the early days when this was printed. The last bill I have to show you is the $100,000 bill. In 10 of these, you'd be a millionaire. Featuring a portrait of Woodrow Wilson, the $100,000 note was actually a gold certificate that was never circulated or issued for public use. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing created them during the Great Depression in 1934 for conducting official transactions between Federal Reserve banks. Thanks for watching. I'm the Conservative Coin Collector. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye.